You're given $10 million, but can never tell anyone. What do you do first? Don't tell anyone. Show up to work Zoom calls in a bathrobe and see how long it takes to get fired. Quit my job, buy a new house, and invest the rest. If anyone asks, I will just tell them to mind their own business. Well, I'd have to explain to my wife somehow. I guess start streaming video games every day, deposit some of the money every other week, and tell her the income is from that? That way I get to game all day and launder my money. Buy a cheap camper, buy a truck, hit the road. When I get to where I want to be, buy some pretty teeth and get a full checkup. I tell everyone I was given $9.99 million. Nothing about my life changes except now I'm more relaxed and seemingly tapped into unlimited wealth and free time. Disappear from all group chats and quietly pay off my family's debts. Then buy a cabin in the woods with good Wi-Fi. Pay off my sister's mortgage so that her husband, and my nephews don't have to worry about that ever again. I'd try and do it anonymously too, if possible. Make an enormous donation to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, in gratitude for 2 healthy children and 5 healthy grandchildren. I support them regularly, but I could make a sizable contribution. Secretly set up trust funds for my 2 daughters. Invest $9.5 million of it, diversifying as much as possible. Live off the yield of the investments. Keep the $0.5 million to have some fun for years to come, without anyone knowing. Tell someone about it. Don't tell me what to do. I can't tell you. Have anxiety. Anonymous benefactor. I actually think about this a lot. Buy a sanctuary and adopt all the cats. I hide drug money for years from my wife and family. If there's a will, there's a way. Baby, we're set for life and don't have to worry about money again. The only condition is I can't tell you how or why. This condition is not for me. And then I'd probably have a 2-hour-long conversation trying to dance around it where I inevitably fail and lose the money. Move someplace where no one knows me so I don't have to lie to my friends. Abrisana. Turn my alarm off. Go to sleep. Then jerk up going, oh no, I got work today. Then remember I have $10 million. Oh wait. And then I'll just go back to sleep again. Put it in a high-yield savings account. Live off the interest. Save from market crashes. If the banks are crashing, my $10 million won't be any good to me anyway. Pay off debts, sell current house, buy nicer house, silently pay off only certain family members' debts, invest, and save the rest. Still work and retire early to an off-grid place in the mountains. Uklanyana. If it is tax-free. Pay off any debt. 1 to 2 million and get an instant annuity. This will provide 10-20k/mo income for life. 3 million, buy a house with land. Invest another 3 million in dividend stocks, generate more income. 100-300k on black, to buy a nice car or no car, hold the rest in cash. I am sure my plan is flawed, but that is what a financial planner would be for. Edit, the gambling is clearly a joke. Anyone investing like the above is not going to roll into a casino and gamble any of it. Edit 2, you can still use a financial planner. The rules were that you could tell no one you were given 10 million. Not that you now have $10 mil. I mean, I wouldn't tell anyone regardless. I'd just quit my job first. Buy a C5 Corvette, mod it out. Fix up my old DeVille, which was my grandfather's. And my old Passat, which was my grandmother's. Give Passat to my brother. Buy my girlfriend a new car, whatever she wants. Buy her a laptop and pay for her schooling. Buy us a house instead of renting. Get us doctor's visits. Quit my current job and tell people I was let go. Then find a job, aka a volunteer gig. I will build a SaaS product and spend all money on marketing and development. After that I will sell it either on 10 million or more. In that case I can tell everyone because this money comes from different way and no restrictions. Stash it somewhere safe. Go buy a box of TCG boosters and a fancy dinner. Cry in breath. Uklanyana. Just pay off some debts for me and family I love. Redo my apartment and just enjoy my job, hobbies and cats. Probably some investments so I live life more comfortable for the long term. But that is really it. I love a quiet life. Move to the middle of nowhere. No neighbors, no noise, no smell, no stress. Just a healthy bank balance and a small, safe cabin, deep in the forest in Canada or somewhere I can just disappear. But still have the money to go on holiday if I get bored. And the cash to buy a bunch of animals like goats and sheep and a few cows for pets. Give a ton to the free clinic I would go to when I was struggling. Fantastic doctors and free meds. Just wonderful. Buy WinRAR. Take a deep breath as I feel almost all of life's problems leave me. I'll tell you what I do, man. 2 chicks at the same time, man. Pay off all my debt, then invest every penny into a retirement. When people figure out I got the money, I can easily say sorry, I paid my debts then donated the rest. I don't want the stress of being known for having money. Abrisina. Take the $14 left after taxes and wipe my tears with it. I'm a milliner, that's a hat maker. Word got around and got all twisted and people thought I was a millionaire. I'm obviously sickly, exhausted, not rich looking in any way, yet people, total strangers, kept asking for like $50,000 scholarships for their coke-addicted daughters, free cars, free DVs. People got all nasty about it and were harassing me for money. If anybody hits it big, tell nobody. Invest it and likely go live on a yacht for a year and sail the world. See my doctor. Something like this happened to me and I will tell you what the difference is. You become free. Free for taking a bunch of bullshit from people for no reason. I used to take all kinds of crap from my boss at work. Real shitty stuff too. That all fell by the wayside and I walked out of my job not having to worry how I will pay my bills. While it gave me freedom from bullshit, it also made it harder to find new employment because I am not willing to take a bunch of crap, so now I just spend my days doing what I like. Here is the crazy part though, now that I am debt free and have enough money, people are constantly offering me ways to make money, just stupid shit, like they ask if I can do something for them like trim a hedge or something and they pay real good. They ask how much this or that costs and I say whatever you think is fair. I have a jar that is filling up with money under my desk at my feet right now. I don't need it but it is there. I usually go out to dinner or whatever with it. So it is a jar of freedom and I started tipping real good too and I am European. So that is maybe for Americans a so what, but I do it and it is real nice to watch how the people do. I wonder if that is a big deal for them. Maybe but it is nice to share. Would probably hire someone to help me invest it or put it in the correct account as I'm not financially savvy. Keep 1 mil out and pay all the outstanding debts of my immediate family / close friends, which would not total 100k of that. Long term the dream would probably be to gut and redo my childhood home that's in poor shape, then maybe rent it, buy my mom and stepdad a house, and buy myself a house. And my dogs would get fancy as fuck food for the rest of forever. I dream of stability and hardwood floors. Pay off my house and car without telling anyone. Then I'd pretend to refinance my mortgage to build a small house on my land so that my daughter and grandson can have my house. Uklanina. I'm buying all the base set Charizards I can off eBay. Hire a fiduciary and a lawyer, get my backpack and disappear. Edit. I hide drug money for years from my wife and family. I'd call an investment lawyer and remain anonymous. Buy a few things I want, pay off loans, open private accounts for family members that they don't find out about until after I die. Relocate. Lol. Not go to work and rot in bed knowing I'm free of debt. I wouldn't tell anyone, but there would be signs. Buy a nice house. If anyone asks, I bought a bunch of Nvidia stock at $1 years ago. Pay off the debts, fix the cars, not buy something new, and buy some things I've had to go without because of random bullshit. Call my brother-in-law, an accountant, and tell him if he makes us richer, I'll cover my nephew's colleges. Put the house on the market and buy one that's just slightly nicer in location / size / looks. Nothing eyebrow raising but just more comfortable, with lots of outside space for a small holding. I'd hate a mansion anyway, bet it's a fucker to heat, and the council tax would be horrendous. I keep my mouth shut. Open a Turkish barber shop. Sit on my couch worry free for months just relaxed. After paying my debts off I probably live the same life. I have no need for cards or big houses, I just want to make sure I can do the rest of my life without working. Travel. I already do that a lot, I just do it more. And upgrade all my flights. Fix things that are broken. Get school supplies and equipment for the public schools in my community and fund meals for the students, build or renovate affordable housing for the community, job training, after school activities, child care, health services, food banks. Fix the things that need fixing.